Now, I originally had contacted this illustrator to do the illustrations for the same book that I was showing you, but I don't want to wait. That's going to take her a little bit of time to do it. She's got a lot of orders in queue. If you can see right here, she's got 30 orders in queue, so she's pretty busy. And for my next project, honestly, I'm going to find a new illustrator that's not quite so busy and they can get it done faster. But for the sake of speed and being able to show you guys what I'm doing instead of waiting an extra week or 2 weeks or whatever, I'm going to show you just an example of what she's already done for me for another book that I haven't even finished putting together because I just get so caught up with different projects that I just haven't put it up on Kindle yet. Well, I had it on Kindle, but without the illustrations, and it was selling well for a while. And then the sales dried up, so I figured I'd throw some illustrations in there because a lot of people recommended I did so. And then I figured I'd throw it back on there. But this is an example of the work she did for me, and I paid $5 a piece for these images. And so, like, if you get 6 or 7 of them, which is really what I say is really all you need, then it's going to cost you like 25, 30 bucks, 35 bucks, whatever. Super cheap, and these are literally $5 each. And it's no Da Vinci or anything, but it's good enough. I mean, honestly, it's good enough for a 4 to 8 year old boy or girl. I mean, I feel like I got a heck of a deal for $5. If you hear anything in the background, I'm outside. It's a beautiful day, and one of my neighbors sounds like they're doing some weed whacking or something, but just trying to ignore that as best as you can. And yeah, I mean, I got 11 illustrations for this book, but I paid a total of like 55 bucks, and that might have been with like an extra gig to make it faster or something. So super cheap. And the reason in the PDF you'll see that I have the formatting second. It doesn't really matter what order you do this in because you can send the illustrator the book before it's formatted. You just want to do them both at the same time. So like, say I get the story back, and then I contact an illustrator and I send the story to the illustrator. And while the illustrator's working on it, I also send the story to the editor to get everything worked out. And then when that's done, you just send it over to a formatter. Which, I mean, honestly, for a book this short, you can just put it together in Microsoft Word and it'll take you 10 minutes. But for the sake of having everything done through Fiverr for like a very small amount of money, this guy will do 70 pages for $5. 70 pages in a day for $5. It's pretty crazy. And there's a lot of people that are willing to do so. And once it's formatted, I mean, you're done. I almost feel bad because these videos are so short and the PDF is so short, but the fact is like this is so simple. There's really nothing else to it. The trick is just finding a decent writer, and unless you're writing it yourself, which is you can do in an hour or 30 minutes even. Honestly, you can do that in 30 minutes to an hour tops. Finding a decent illustrator, which is really not that difficult. A lot of you might even want to do the illustrations yourself. I can't. But there's a pretty good amount of illustrators in Fiverr. There's a lot more coming on every single day, and it's after that you send it to an editor, then you send it to the formatter, and you get it all finished, and you've got an entire book ready to go, ready to upload. And if you get everyone, if you work on this, you can get everyone to do it within a week or so. You get a book up in a week and a half, 2 weeks tops, and you just keep working on one after the other, and you could even outsource this entire process and have an outsourcer do the outsourcing for you, like hire all the other outsourcers. So if you're broke, if you're never been able to get a book finished and you're just frustrated, just give this a try. It doesn't get any easier than this, and you can totally sell these books all day long. In fact, my 12-year-old brother wrote a book, a really short kids book. It had a lot of grammatical errors, so I sent it to somebody else to kind of clean it up. It wasn't very good. The guy that did it, that cleaned it up, didn't even do that great of a job. It was kind of a weird story, but I said, he really wanted to put it up, so we hired someone else on here to do like a $5 or $10 cover, and it didn't even look very good. And that thing's selling like fairly steadily with no reviews. There might be like one tiny review, absolutely zero promotion, and I log into my account, I'm like, holy crap, like this thing just sold like 10 copies in a few days. Like, it's just, these books will sell, and if you do some promotion, some very simple promotion, you can definitely sell these things all day long, and within a couple months you could have 10, 15, 20, depending on how ambitious you are, you could have a whole army of these books up within a year. within 6 months, you could have a ton of these books up, all bringing you money every day. So get started. Don't find any excuses. It does not get any easier than this. And if you have any questions, you know how to contact me. Enjoy.